All right, Fit Lifers, Drew Canoli. Remember, we're in this together. I'm here with my good friend, Lindsay Holly. She is incredible. You guys are absolutely going to love what she's here to talk about today. At the end of this video, you're going to get some takeaways on how to be happier with the choices you're making and making those choices healthier as well. So you ready for this?
Yeah.
Cool. So a little background on Lindsay. She's actually big into traveling and helping third world countries, different places all over the world to basically do what we do. You know, when we say we're in this together, we really mean it. She's actually living proof of being in this together, right? Mm-hmm. So you've been to, tell us about the picture that we're showing on the screen right now. Where is this? This is such a cool picture.
This is actually in Gujarat, India. I was volunteering with an organization called Doctor Interns that brings college students from the United States over to India to volunteer at a hospital. While we were there, I was really inspired by a doctor who was also running a school out of his one-room clinic. In the mornings, he held classes from about 9 to noon, just him and his wife. They were actually from the United States and went back to India where they were from to volunteer. So it was just so inspiring to me. I brought school supplies and art supplies and really connected with these little girls here that were just following me around all day long. Every time we came to visit, they were running out of their little huts and their shacks to say hi and give us hugs. It was really amazing to see these little girls who were so inspired by us just showing up and bringing them a little bit of school supplies.
So, and Lindsay's extremely happy when she does this. You can tell by even the way she talks about it. She becomes very passionate and expressive about these different events. Now, if you're in corporate America or you're working for somebody else and you haven't experienced a third world country and you haven't been able to give back in this type of fashion, don't worry about it. It doesn't make you a bad person, but what we need to analyze, if you're not truly happy, if you're not waking up, springboarding out of bed, and you're excited to get going for the day, there's different steps that you can take to increase your happiness, and it's all directly related to your health, right?
Exactly.
So you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, one thing that I've found in my quest to achieve and spread happiness all throughout the world and here locally is that it's really about feeling like you have a purpose. If you have your health, that's amazing and you feel good, but if you have happiness as well and you feel like you're contributing and that you have a purpose in this world and your time on this earth is really serving those around you and just putting a smile on your neighbor's face can be the first step towards really making a difference in people's lives and creating happiness. You're spreading happiness to others, but really inevitably it's the happiness within you that is going to really blossom. Health can't be enjoyed without happiness, and happiness can't exist without health. They really go hand in hand, and everyone at Fit Life is obviously very happy. We can see that beaming from their faces, and I love being around them. They make me happy, and they've inspired me to also live more healthy as well.
Yeah, so recently, Lindsay, over the course of the past 30, 60 days, she's embarked on her own journey into juicing and doing things that are going to make her healthier. Because when she's in her healthiest form, guess what? She's able to contribute more to the world. They go hand in hand so effectively. I mean, I talk to business owners all over the world and transformation students, and the number one thing is they're very successful in business, but they really don't have their health. So as soon as we get their health back, then they're able to go even higher in business and contribute more to the world. So tell us about the past 30 to 60 days. What have you experienced?
Well, I've definitely experienced an increase in energy, and I feel as if I can wake up earlier, I can get more done, I have more clarity. Instead of eating hot dogs and drinking coffee until 2 in the afternoon. I did.
You used to eat hot dogs?
I did. I used to have a hot dog blog. I'm not even kidding. I
really
consider myself a connoisseur at one point. But those days are behind me now. I have traded in my hot dogs for juicing, for vegetables, for kale, leafy greens. I love it. They're delicious. And I really enjoy it. I think it's fun, and it makes me feel better about myself. I don't, feel sluggish or feel like I am guilty for what I ate. I feel excited about trying new things, and also spreading the message of eating healthy leads to happiness. Letting my friends know that, hey, I'm doing this. I kicked the California burrito habit, and I'm eating veggies, and I love it, and it's really exciting.
So do you have people just coming out of the woodwork to get off the hot dog bandwagon and jump on the juicing train?
Slowly but surely I've had friends ask me, what's going on? Why am I posting pictures of vegetables? Why am I talking about juicing? Why am I so excited about this new healthy lifestyle? And it's because people know that I am consistently seeking a happier life. I'm consistently seeking to help people. And so they have started to come to me and ask what's going on? What's the deal?
So we've talked about what are the steps into having a happy life, right? And we break it down similar to our transformation program that we do with the one-on-one basis. It's all about micro commitments. So small steps that you can take to create dramatic change. Tell us a little bit about these micro commitments.
Well, for me personally, I just made a list of about 10 things that I was doing in my life that were not really healthy choices.
So hot dogs, number one.
Hot dogs at Costco were number one. The diet soda as well, I had to kick that. Water is amazing. Water makes you feel so good. It's 98% of our body. Switching out sodas to water is just the first thing that you can do. Instead of getting a white chocolate venti mocha at Starbucks, get a coffee with a couple pumps of sugar-free flavoring. I mean, it's still not great for you, but it's such an improvement. You're still getting that yummy treat. You're still treating yourself to something, but you're improving the quality of what you're putting in your body, and inevitably you feel better, and you know that you're not giving yourself garbage. You know that you're giving your body what it deserves, and so inevitably you feel happier later, being like, wow, I treated myself well today. I didn't cheat on myself.
And that's one thing we talk about too in Train Your Taste to Trim Your Waist. It's a progression, right? So you talk about getting rid of that ice cream mocha or whatever it is at Starbucks, switching to the coffee with one pump, and then all of a sudden it becomes like a tea, right? And then all of a sudden it becomes water, flavored water, and then it becomes a green juice. So there's always this progressionary step, and the higher you get on that scale, the better you feel, the more creativity you have. Now, she runs a blog too, so creative writing is one of the things that Lindsay loves to do. How have you seen your creative abilities increase with this new paradigm shift that you've recently had?
Well, you would know. You got an email from me at 1 a.m. this morning with 2 different blogs and articles I was working on, and so excited about too. I had a nice big mason jar full of beet and kale and spinach and orange juice last night for dinner, and I just felt so recharged. My brain was just kicking, all kinds of great ideas around, and I really just wanted to write, and I really wanted to reach out and help people and spread what I was feeling and the happiness and the excitement for my new healthy lifestyle. It really has vitalized me in a new way.
So have you ever seen Limitless?
Yes.
When Brad Cooper takes the pill?
Yes.
Do you think juicing is the pill?
Yes.
Totally.
I took the pill.
Took the pill and you were
Oh yes, I'm unstoppable.
Have you guys seen this? Can you flex for them? Show them the guns.
It's my right arm, it's a big one.
Get in there. So, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Let's give them some action steps that they can take right here, right now, to truly implement in their life, to have more of a happy, healthier life as well. What would you say?
I would say the first one is make your own list of 10 things that you could maybe improve upon, even if it's just walking to the store that's near your house for your groceries and bring your reusable bag as well. Or, setting a date with a friend to go for a hike. Instead of meeting for coffee or for lunch. Do something active. Encourage your friends as well to join you on your quest for health, or at least just living a little bit healthier. And also find something that you want to get involved in. If you can find just an organization locally, join a beach cleanup, feed the homeless, do anything that maybe is just 1 hour a week where you feel like your time was well spent creating a more beautiful planet or a more connected community. You don't have to go to India and bring school supplies to a clinic to really make a difference in someone's life. It could be picking up groceries for your neighbor or something.
Yeah.
Doing anything really can add to your mental health, your spiritual health, and obviously your physical health.
Yeah, and you can always start slow, like she said. You don't have to go to India. Start with one thing, and then the next day do 2 things, and then 3 things. And then soon enough, you have this momentum, or as I like to call it, Mo, your friend. I got that from Darren Hardy. He wrote the book Compound Effect. And that's kind of what this is. This is the compound effect. This is bringing the motivation to you so that you can start to accomplish huge tasks that you want to get done in your life, but you haven't done just because you haven't had the motivation. So beating down fear and getting the motivation, that's what this is all about. So write down the 10 things. That's the homework, you guys. Watching this video, taking massive action, write down the 10 things. Like this, if you got anything in this video today, leave a comment below. If you want to share maybe one of your things that you're going to work on, let's create this community of we're in this together, because we always say it, but we really have to implement. All right, guys, so if you want to follow Lindsay's journey, you can go to livemorehappy.com, right? Mm-hmm. All kinds of useful tips. She's going to be posting in there some great blog articles, lots of pictures. You guys are absolutely going to love it. So
as well as places that you can volunteer in your community.
Yeah, she's going to have places that you can volunteer all over the world.
All over the world, in San Diego, LA.
Love it. Cool. Well, thank you so much for coming on today's show. Again, guys, like this video, leave a comment below, and reach out to Lindsay.
Thank you, sir.
Drew Canoli, Lindsay Holly.
We're in this together.